Alright, in this video I'm going to show you what I do to clean nickels. Now here are 3 V-nickels that I've found this year that honestly I really enjoy the way they look like this. But earlier I tested it on a V-nickel, this method, and oh my goodness, it looks so good. So here's what we got to do. First, what you're going to need, 4/0 steel wool pad. SOS pad will work, but 4/0 steel wool. And then the last thing you need, jar of this Renaissance wax. Now you don't have to use the Renaissance wax, but I like it just because it kind of adds a layer of protection and a little bit of a gloss to it. So I'm going to show you what you got to do. What you got to do is just turn the sink on a little bit here, get it wet down in there. Take your SOS pad, get a clean side. You can see I was doing it a little bit earlier, and just kind of dab it in that water just to get it a little wet. You just want it to get a little wet. And then, it's kind of hard to do with one hand. Basically, you just start rubbing it on the nickel and it'll take that crap off and just kind of not shine it up, but you'll see what I mean. I'm gonna do it for a little bit and then I'll show you what happened. Alright, here's what you get after about 15 seconds of rubbing. Look at that. It shines up the high spots. It looks good. It looks really good, especially when it hits the light like that. But that's just 15 seconds. There's the back. That's kind of what it used to, well, it's a little wet, but that's kind of what it used to look like. But you just keep rubbing until you get your little desired effect like that, and then I'll show you what you do next. Alright, here's what the coin looks like after about another 10 seconds on the front and then about 20 seconds on the back. Now I really like the look of that coin. It looks so much better than what it was before. It didn't hurt it at all. It really enhanced the details. Now this last step you can choose to do or not. I'm going to use this coin as an example of what happens when you put Renaissance wax on it. I mean, you can. I kind of like the look of it, and it adds a little layer of protection, but you just kind of swirl your finger in there a little bit, get it wet, and then you just coat the coin with it like this. Sorry for hitting the camera there. Just use sparingly. I mean, just gotta get the coin a little wet. Just kind of get it layered on there. Now this stuff dries pretty quickly, but I found if you leave it on for about 3 or so minutes and then you wipe it off, you'll get your best result. So I'm just gonna let that sit and dry for about 3 minutes and then I'll show you what happens next. Alright, so here's about 3 minutes of it drying. I just use this old Nike sock because it's nice and has a good fabric on it. And then you just kind of take it like this, and awkward angle, but then you just kind of rub it around a little bit, give it a couple of swirls, and there it is, finished product. It kind of adds a little shininess to it, but I have found, I like that look. It still has a Doug look to it, but it also has that nice little layer of protection on it. Now here's the back side that has no Renaissance wax on it yet. I like that too. It has that dull look like it's a Doug vintage nickel. I like both, but this is just an example. And I'll put it next to a 1909 V-nickel before that process has been done. So you can take your pick which one you like the best. I like both of them. I really do. This was just a toothpick. And then this is just an SOS pad. That's nothing. And this is SOS pad with Renaissance wax on it. So you can take your pick on which one you like the best. This is just how I do it. So if you like it, I mean, if you have any questions, ask me and I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, that's just how I clean nickels.